Sound. We got it.
Is it working?
Nobody's here because everybody's on the other stream. Guarantee you, everybody's still on the other stream.
Do you think people know to refresh?
I don't know, Meek. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll just wait here a sec. Let us know if you guys... Hey, we got somebody. We were so proud of ourselves. We're like, we came upstairs early. We got everything ready. It was great.
Hey, and we got the title right.
I'm telling you.
We got the books
I'm telling you, when you went over there, you must have like...
I didn't touch anything.
You stepped on something. You had to, because it was only after you came here.
Oh, they didn't refresh.
Oh, I came back. We were able to do it fast enough. This is great. This happens every effing time.
As Kristen noticed, every effing time.
I hate it. All right, guys. So
the books are up there if you want to vote. We will talk about them a little bit.
We read this book. This is a book live stream. If you guys didn't know, talking about this book, we read it this past month. You guys hopefully read it. I know some of you did. And we're going to have a discussion. It's going to be a combo.
This is what you get for letting Kivox set up the equipment. If I set up the equipment, we would have no live stream.
It was her fault. It was working until she came upstairs
and started messing with the bookshelf.
And then went back there to find her books and stepped on some of my wires and must have unplugged something.
I'm calling false.
Meek, it was working before you came up. I promise you. The screen was working here. Everything was working until you came upstairs. And I was like, why'd that other screen go off?
So what did you guys rate the book? Sanderson did it again in my mind. I think I gave it a 5. I loved it.
You didn't give it a 5 at first when we were talking about it, and then I said
I have to think before I give 5s.
I think I'm gonna give it a 5, and then you were like, "Yeah, it was pretty. You convinced me." I'm like, I didn't even convince you of anything. It just it's my type of book.
Because I feel like I'm always super hesitant to give 5s. I just am. So like I have to think a little bit. Like, does it really deserve a 5? But there was nothing that I didn't like about it. I felt there was just enough action, just enough character development. I really wasn't confused at any point. Like
I feel like you were the characters that you were supposed to dislike, you disliked, but you know, and then the good characters are great. Even the bad characters, like the annoying characters, are great in their own way. It was. I also.
It seems like everyone gave it a 5.
I would also give it a 5, and it was my type of like fake science-y, like explaining fake science. The explanation is always what gets me. That's what always like when they explain how things work, and I was able to keep track of what was happening in the action scenes. There's some authors.
Which is always good, yeah.
Some authors are terrible at writing, which there's things.
Some authors are terrible at writing. No, they're just terrible at writing action.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, if you're not good at writing action, then just find a way to not write it into the story. Just skip the fight. Just say like they won, there was a fight. We don't need it doesn't need to have a fight in it to make it a good story. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather not have the fight and just tell me like they ended up losing somebody, you know, somebody died. By the way, we are going to spoil things. So if you didn't read the book or you plan on reading it, come back later when this is posted and you already read it and you could rewatch this.
So Katie Foster says 5. Harvling says 5. Kristen said, man, good options. I want to read 3 of those for sure. I haven't heard anything about the 4th option. T, I give it a 5, I think. Tyler, it's hard to call something perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, a 5, I mean, you're right. Nothing's perfect. But a 5, like, I can't really think of any faults the book had. And I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I like...
7.
Yeah.
Didn't even read the book. Just wanted to say a number.
Nice.
Hi, Dad. How are you?
Hey,
son.
son.
A lot of people died. Yeah, I was like 4.75. I was like really reading it at one point. I was like, during the part where Hurl died, I was like, I really hope she's actually dead. I hope they don't pull that YA nonsense.
I had already gotten past that part, and you were like, I have a feeling she's going to be alive when she gets there. And I'm like, interesting. Good thoughts.
Well, because it's like, that's what they do in YA books or
yeah, but this is
books.
Brandon Sanderson.
You're right. But like, they get there and like, somehow she survived the crash and she's sitting in there and they have to save her. But I was actually really happy that that didn't happen, that it was more realistic.
I just off track right now, off topic. I just feel like it's not a book stream if we don't have some sort of technical difficulty. I was going to say difficulty with a G, but just a fun fact there. You know that it's a book stream when we have a problem. when the title says wand talk or can't hear you or you can't see us. So I would give it. It's right at the edge. It's not my favorite book I've ever read. Which obviously, like, if you think about it, if it's a 5, it's kind of weird. There's 5, and then there's better than 5 because it's like that's perfect.
I feel like there's 5, but then there's like top favorites or like favorites of all time.
So we're still working on our plaque or poster type thing
like
that we're
poster.
doing where we vote on our things. I was thinking about making a video on how to make one so that you guys could make your own and then like keep track of your stuff. I think that may be fun. It's gonna be super simple, super cheap materials, just basically like paper and like poster board or foam board. Probably gonna stick with foam board, but I may be doing that. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see that video.
Well, yeah, we need. So I think we're gonna film our TBR for February, but we can't do the wrap up yet because we did make a board, but it didn't come out good. So yeah. Kristen says, I was wondering if Hurl was gonna survive as they pulled up in Jorgen's car, which I think Jorgen and Spin may end up together at some point. They're going somewhere. I get the same feeling.
But I hope
Jorgen is that jerk face. Yes, that's jerk face.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's doing the romance stuff kind of in a good way. Like nothing is insta love. Nothing is like really no romance. We're in the first book.
I hope he dies.
Oh no.
Because that would be, Brandon Sanderson. That would be something that it's like, how great would it be though if they set that up? It's like right when they like fall in love, he dies. And you wouldn't expect it. Maybe you would because I expected it, and that's what I like. I like books that I don't. The whole book, right? I'm like, her dad's gonna be alive. I really hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I know.
I really hope, I mean, no, he can't be alive. He can't be alive because they killed him.
And they saw him die.
Yeah, like they blew him up,
It's so hate to love relationship. It's okay. We love you guys. Technical difficulties and all. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't hate that relationship. I don't feel. It's subtle romance. Kivox, don't hope for that. I love the AI for the ship. Oh yeah, M-Bot was great.
He was great. Murderbot.
He was fantastic. And like, just the fact that he's so like straightforward about everything, and like I always loved how they kept bringing back the shoes. He's like, here, I'm gonna make you hate me. I hate your shoes.
Yeah,
he's like, but I actually think they're very practical.
No, he was written really well and like kind of like silly, like a classic like I'm a robot, way. But it was just written well. The whole book was just written really well. I'm gonna say this. Hopefully nobody hates me for this, but I always have trouble with a female protagonist, just because I'm like a guy and I always like want to connect with the main character. But I loved her. I love when female characters are written so well that like I have no problem liking them. You know what I mean?
What I liked about her, and this is something
I
feel
clever when female characters are written really cleverly. That's what I like. I just don't like when they're written like to be like extra manly and like the tough like too badass.
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, it's kind of weird because like I've read some that I end up liking, like what's her name from God's Grave and stuff.
Mia.
Yeah, like she's super tough, but she's written really well. So it's weird, I guess. But I'm always like, I hope I like this character. I hope it's not going to be one of those like corny like female characters. And then there's some male characters though that I hate.
Is because like she is one of those like very headstrong characters, someone that's like very set in their ways. But I like the fact that they humanized her and made her a better written character by having her second guess her own self.
Oh, it was so great when
you know what I mean? Like, so like she was all tough and battle, want to like fight everyone, and she has to show the system. That was just
her shield, though. She was just defending herself.
Like, but that's what makes it so well written, because most YA that you read, and this is what gets annoying, is the female characters end up like, no matter what, they have that shell and that shield, and they're like, I'm so awesome.
I like that at the end. She was like, I'm out. I realized that like maybe I'm wrong. My dad. My dad obviously was wrong, and he did something, and like it's dangerous for me to be up there. And I was just like, wow, that sucks. Like, you know, it's like her lifelong dream, and then she has to give it up.
Supposedly, Jerkface is going to be pulled out after a couple of battles are under his belt. But at the same time, after this past battle, like maybe...
Yeah, but now things got serious.
Yeah, maybe they won't...
That's what it was going to be before they found out, oh crap, like, this is a lot different than what we thought it was.
We found out a lot about the Krell right at the end.
Yeah,
and things have changed. And now, whatever Ironsides has to accept and change her strategy based on what's going on.
Is it Ironsides?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't read the book, so I could just hear with it. Where was it? Iron Sights.
Side. I think.
Side? Okay.
Every time there's an AI on a ship, I love it more than some characters.
Yeah.
I loved Mbot. Just a random question. What? We're not talking about that. I like Doomslug. Oh my god, I love Doomslug. Even though she's kind of dropped off toward the end. A little bit, but that's because also Doomslug was where Mbot was, and Mbot shut himself off. I knew he was going to come back, but I still thought they did it in a good way. Like, you build up that character so much, even though he's an AI, like, he has to come back. He wasn't going to shut off forever.
Yeah, but you knew. But you also, in the back of your head, you thought maybe he won't come back.
Yeah.
He'll probably maybe come back in the next book or something. And I think that's what made it. That's how I felt, at least. I was like, will he come back? And then when he showed up with the old guy,
Cobb. I was like,
is he his pilot?
And that's
What's
like, how is
happening?
that possible?
I was like, oh, maybe he's an alien. I thought like maybe he wasn't like fully human, and maybe he was one of the Krell or something. And obviously, I thought that he could have been a Krell ship or whatever, you know, like some sort of futuristic.
I love how he like got
past.
all angry about that, and then he was like, well, I could be a Krell ship.
I'm wondering like.
We still don't know his origin.
But what was he though?
That's
he was definitely human, right? But like, what if they do some?
Well, they showed his pilot.
What if they do some sort of time travel thing, where like maybe he's from the
future.
future and he was planted there? You know, maybe maybe one of the other ships is. That'd be crazy.
T says I sometimes have trouble with female main characters that are written by male authors. I mean, that makes sense. Sometimes they don't write. I don't feel like sometimes, you know, women don't write men characters as good either.
I just...
I feel like if you're a good author, you'll be able to make a good character no matter what.
I just don't like when female characters are written to be a certain thing just to be that thing. Like, just to be like, I'm the tough woman, you know, no need for men type thing. Like,
yeah.
And that's fine. There's no need for men. That's true, all right? We're the weakest link in the... Species. I can't say that word. I can't say it.
The second book comes out this fall.
I wonder if the audiobook comes out then.
Hoping he was going to come back, but was afraid he might not. Yeah, I mean, like he said, you kind of have, like, maybe he won't come back. I knew he was going to come back. I didn't really have a doubt in my mind that he was going to come back. You should stop watching this and go read the book and then come back and watch it.
That's true.
Because it's a really good book.
Oops. What is happening here? Oh, I think you're blocking my thing. Go ahead, Meek. Can you not read it?
Well, that's completely old stuff.
Oh, really? So it didn't refresh. Interesting.
Yeah, I can't read anyone's stuff right. Meow.
What do you mean? That's it, isn't it?
Oh, no one said anything.
Okay.
So, I like that, you know, that her father's dead. I like that you did find out a little bit more about the Krell in the end, but... So, essentially, they're, like, keeping humans on that planet and keeping them to a certain number to save themselves. Like, they want to preserve humanity, but at the same time, they don't want the humans to get strong enough to leave because they're a danger to the rest of the universe, essentially. Which is cool. Like, I didn't think about that. Like, I appreciate that the characters actually died and others washed out.
That was pretty good.
I'm kind of glad...
I'll be right back.
You have to pee?
I have to pee.
I like Kimlin. She was a cute character. And I really liked that, like, Jerkface embraced his name eventually and just started calling himself Jerkface. I thought that was really funny. And I like that, Kimlin's name. What was her name? Quirk, but like how she was originally Quick, but they changed it to Quirk, and she was just like, fine, whatever. So like I thought the call sign names were like really interesting and well thought out. What else?
I think. What? Why'd you stop?
No one's writing anything. Sanitize.
I think what happened is I think we may have lost some people during the transition from one stream to the other stream.
Yeah, probably. Which sucks.
Well, say something. You
Is
read
it
the book.
Frozen?
You know what happened. No, it's not Frozen.
Why
It's
I always have more to say on books I don't like? Well, it's true. Like, if you don't like a book, you can rant and rave and like hate on it. But
You didn't take any notes on this one?
no. So at the end, she's not gonna leave though. Like at the end, is she gonna be a pilot?
Yeah, she MBOT. She's gonna pilot MBOT.
Yeah, and they're gonna let her, right?
They have no say in it.
Oh yeah, and then
He'll blow himself up.
She told Ironsides that he's gonna like blow
Yeah,
himself
if anybody
up.
touches him without permission.
Oh my god, I agree. So like the audiobook actually had the acknowledgments at the end, and they did like all the people had call signs. Like I thought that was really cool too. And then there's something else cute at the end. So if you need a good wingmate, I can point you toward a few. I thought that was cute. I don't know. This book is just well written and good. I liked her friend. I was like really shocked when her friend quit after like a day. I didn't think that was going to happen.
Good thing he did, because he would have probably died.
He probably would have died, but I was like, how can they get rid of her best friend like right in the beginning? Like he's got to have some part in the book. And then I thought it was interesting how he came in to try to fix MBOT.
And then you learned that it wasn't really his dream. He was just going along with her.
Yeah. I don't know. It was well written, and I liked it. Yeah, rigged, but he ended up in the perfect position. So I think it'll also be a game changer later on and in future books. Is this a trilogy? I don't think. Do we even know? I think it's going to be a game changer is that now MBOT is cooperating. They may now have big, higher technology or access to how to use his technology and figure it out, which may make them more willing or more able to win the fight.
Stronger.
Yeah. I don't know if this is going to be a trilogy or what.
What? They have maps and stuff in this book? You got to tell me these things so I can look through here. What the hell?
Plus, now he's gonna be big in helping the manufacture the design new ships. Yeah, and he knows more about MBOT than anyone does because he helped rebuild it. That's true friendship, following someone into their dream job. Yeah, right? I wouldn't follow my friend just, like, I wouldn't have a job my friend had.
You know how hard it would be to build these underground cities? It'd be like impossible.
It's a 4-part series, apparently.
Oh, that's cool.
Her friend was awesome, taking things he learned about MBOT to his job. Yeah, and that's risky, too. But you can look at the book, too, Kivox.
I know, but I gotta be told to look. Otherwise, I'm not gonna look. It's not my book. Who said that? Who said that?
So apparently Goodreads is saying it's going to be 4 books. We looked at the same time. So yeah, let's talk about the other options for a minute. So did anyone start Sam 2?
That's the book that we're going to go over at the end of February. Do you know the day? February
24th.
24th. We're going to do the live stream for On Shoulders of Titans. Yes, that's what it's called. And I'm about an hour in. She's about 2 hours in. We're liking it.
Yeah, I'm like about 90 pages, I think. Something like that. I feel like his books are so long.
I love it. I'm actually listening to it at 1x speed. No,
I'm actually listening to it at 1.25.
Nah, I don't need that. I wanna savor it. I wanna just like take it all in as slow as I can. It's gonna be like at least a year. No, he's writing the other book before he writes the sequel to this, the third one. So he's gonna be working on that. So it's kind of like I don't want it to end. I want it to take me all month to listen to this. That may be my only book for next month. I don't know yet.
What?
But
You gotta read the other one.
yeah, whatever.
So,
no, that's only. I don't need to read that next month.
The options are My Plain Jane, which is about Jane Eyre, so a fictional character, but he actually read My Lady Jane and liked it. I'm shocked.
No, you're
but
not.
surprised.
It was a good book. You're shocked but surprised.
Yeah, but happy.
That makes sense. Good one.
Then the other option, crap.
Man, Meek, your phone is like.
Wow. Then another option, I guess this book is kind of long, is Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. I really want to read more Sanderson.
It's about 520 pages.
How did you know?
780.
580. It's like
it's like 600 pages.
But this will be my next Sanderson.
Why is this all ripped?
It's not. It's deckled.
It looks disgusting. It looks like somebody just took sandpaper to it. Ruined.
So,
how are you even supposed to read this? How do you flip the pages?
This pick is going to be... I had a tough time because there's actually 5 Sundays in March.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm making this book stream on the 17th.
What?
The 17th of March. Because it's like right in the middle.
Oh. Isn't that what we're supposed to do?
Yeah, but normally there's only 4,
Second,
right?
got it, yeah.
Or whatever. So this one's going to be March 17th. So, yeah, I made a list of the Sanderson books I want to read and the order I want to read them, and this is next. So I hear it's not his best. I hear that,
I don't want to read it, then.
You shouldn't start with this one if you've never read Sanderson, but you might appreciate it more if you have before. But yeah. Then there's Foundry Side, which I have heard nothing but good things about. It's a fantasy about a thief, and that's all I want to know. I literally just heard really good things about this book all over the place. And then one that I just got in, one of my book boxes.
Does it take place in our time?
I don't know.
It looks like it, based on the housing.
In a city that runs on industrialized magic, a secret war will be fought to overwrite
so it's
reality
100%
itself.
fantasy. Got it.
This says a society of assassins, an empire of magic.
Oh,
and
is
a
that the
world
new
of
one we just got?
secrets. Yeah.
Sweet.
The artwork on this was really cool, but I don't know how this is gonna be.
Your cat's at the door.
Yeah.
You want to grab her?
Sora can move as silently as a ghost and hurl throwing stars with lethal accuracy. I don't really want to know much about this. I'm kind of nervous because
It's about a boy and a girl.
It's a girl.
No, it's about a boy and a girl.
Oh, that's what. Oh,
it's like her shadow.
Oh, I feel like YA fantasy can be like up or down. You know,
Get the door.
I'm kind of nervous
cat is
that
gonna...
I may not like it.
There she is. There she is.
Hi, Poo Poo.
Stupid cat.
All right.
Oh, we got some chats. Oh, I lost it. Sorry.
All right.
So if you guys don't know how to vote,
all the way down.
All the way up, you mean?
Oh, what?
Oh,
what?
Okay, there you go. So if you guys don't know, there's a little eye right up here. Click on that, and you'll see these 4 options, and you could vote for whatever one you want. Okay? Thanks.
What is happening? She's gonna, like, freak out when I leave her.
Okay.
I go between 1.7 and 1.5 speeds depending on what they're doing. I like that book. It's still pages. You turn them to make it look fancy. Well, oh my god. Oh my god. All the same. Alright, Circle of Shadows is great. I'm not going to read Plain Jane for sure. I couldn't get into the first one.
What? Who said that?
T.
Oh, I loved it.
I feel like you have to listen to it. The narrator was so good.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah. And I can't believe she's dead.
I feel like you should have to listen to all books because they're so good.
No, not all of them are good. Didn't you just say you didn't like the narrator?
No, I just didn't like it was so freaking boring. I don't think it was just the narrator. I think it was like, even if like Jim Dale was reading it, I'd probably be like, this writing is crazy. It was like too adult for me. Like, it was too like old-timey written, you know? It's like Shakespeare. Like, I don't want to read that. It was just like, I don't talk like that.
This wasn't written like that.
I know, but it kind of reminded me. It was very. I don't know if it was just the British guy that was reading the book. I just felt like I was just like, man, I don't want to continue this.
Your cat is nice. She loves her mama. I always have problems with historical fiction stuff. Dude, I love historical fiction. I don't know, especially when it involves like kings.
But it
and
wasn't
queens.
historical
It
fiction.
was. It absolutely was.
My Lady Jane?
Yes. It was historical and it was fiction. It didn't happen. Historical fiction.
Okay. You're right. It definitely was. I was thinking like nonfiction. But yeah, it was.
I don't know. I always
great.
liked historical fiction. I've only read.
I wish textbooks were written like that.
Yeah.
I would have been like, this is the best ever.
I would have loved history. I feel like I haven't read too much historical fiction, but what I have read I liked. I read some Philippa Gregory stuff, like the woman that does the other Boleyn girl, and I liked it. I heard she kind of like isn't the best with like real life facts, but I don't know. I like that the My Lady Jane right up front told you like we're gonna destroy history and half this stuff didn't happen. So I thought that was interesting.
And they added magic.
They did.
Put magic in everything, and I'm good.
So what are people saying so far? I didn't vote.
For the votes? I don't know.
KDA,
What does that even mean?
I was singing. How do I find subscriptions?
Subscriptions?
Like my...
Down the bottom where it says subscriptions. So weird, right? Figuring out the worlds and stuff.
You have to watch ads to watch live streams?
Stop complaining, Meek. This girl, right? Which one are you voting for? No, don't tell me.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Don't tell me. I think I'm gonna go with the one that I think I'm gonna go with. All right. Let's see. What'd you get? What'd you vote for? I already voted. No, actually, don't tell me. Did everybody vote? You gotta go up there and vote.
I wonder where Michael Miller is. I thought he read Skyward. I thought so too.
It looks like you voted for this.
I did.
I could tell.
Make it. I'm a huge fan of the Shadowhunter Chronicles, and I've had a hard time getting into the Infernal Devices trilogy. I enjoyed the book, but it took me forever to read it. I honestly, you did? I'm shocked.
Why?
Because it's YA.
All the books that I read are YA.
Good,
we read all YA books.
Now granted I haven't read all of Cassandra Clare's books, but I read City of Bones, Ashes, and Glass, and then I read the Clockwork Angel, Prince and Princess, and I did not like those as much as her old one.
This says uncorrected proof.
Yeah, it's an arc.
I like that.
I bet Kivox chose Foundry Side. He didn't.
I chose this. Why would I choose Foundry Side?
It's got fantastic ratings.
You told me it's about a thief. Like, you literally said it's about a thief, and that's all I know.
You want me to read it?
So it's, no, I don't know. If you don't want to read it, you don't have to. But why would I choose a book that you tell me it's about a thief?
Why not?
Because that's all I know. This one, at least you read the synopsis, and I kind of know what it's about.
There was one historical fiction book that I read a couple years ago about Marie Antoinette. I enjoyed it very much. T watches every ad we have. You two make me laugh. Thank you for being so entertaining. I was talking about Infernal Devices because it was historical too. Oh. Kivox likes free books. That's why he likes uncorrected proof.
No, I never seen that on a book before.
They all the arcs say that.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh. I know that they all say not for sale. That's never stopped anybody from selling something.
So, I don't know. We all really loved the book, but we don't have anything to talk about.
So you just want to read this one because
I want to start reading like his Cosmere stuff.
This is the first out of the Cosmere stuff?
In my list that I created, yes, but not technically. There is no real order.
You didn't tell me what this is about. I have no
idea. I don't know. I don't want to know. I just want to read his Cosmere book.
But the thing is, like, I will not vote for a book that I have no idea what it's about, and you're just going by like it's Brandon Sanderson. I want to read it.
Do you want me to tell you what it's about?
I don't know. Do you know what it's about?
No, I'll read it to you.
Like, it has like a lady that's exploding backwards and going into a castle. So it's like, I don't know what the hell this is about.
My call sign would be Meekachii. I mean, come on. Right?
I guess.
Elantris was a place of glory. The capital of Arlan, it was home to people transformed into magic using demigods by the Shroud. But then the magic failed, Elantris started to rot, and its inhabitants became powerless wrecks. In the new capital, Kay, close enough to Elantris to remind everyone that what they have lost, a princess arrives. Serene was to unite Tiad and Arlen against religious imperialists, but Rowden and her husband-to-be is dead. Oh, Rowden is her husband-to-be, and he's dead. Determined to fight for Tiad and Arlan's freedom, Serene clashes with the high priest Hrathin, but there are still secrets in Elantris. The dead and the ruined may yet have to play a role in this new world, because magic still lives.
Okay, I want that one. I need to know what books are about to vote for them.
This one. Sankhya Grotto is a thief and a damn good one, and her latest target, a heavily guarded warehouse on Tivan's docks, is nothing her unique abilities can't handle. But unbeknownst to her, she's been sent to steal an artifact of unimaginable power, an object that could revolutionize the magical technology known as scribing. The merchant houses who control this magic, the art of using coded commands to imbue everyday objects with sentience, have already used it to transform Tivan into a vast, remorseless capitalist machine. But if they can unlock the artifact's secrets, they'll rewrite the world itself to suit their aims. Blah, 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 blah. It keeps going. Foundry side sounds good. What would you pick for your call sign? Okay. Riggs said he liked FM, and it was mentioned... They think Ned likes FM. I forget. I thought...
Who's Ned?
Did Rid... He's the one that left because his family died. And he got kicked out, basically, because he missed too much class. Because he was, like, depressed.
Oh.
He's the one that she followed into that
Oh,
debris.
and his
brother's
dead.
I'm reading the ebook of Foundry Side at the moment. Not bad so far. So what do people have now?
This is a long book, too.
Yeah.
It's dense. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's dense. The margins are marginal.
Oh my god, it's literally a tie between Circle of Shadows and Elantris.
It looks like some people changed their vote, possibly. Or more people voted. I don't know. So
we're gonna be ending soon, so please vote now if you haven't.
I mean, if it's tied, you just decide what you want to read, and we already know what you want to read.
I actually was gonna read both this month if I could.
Oh, then who cares? Then we're good.
But the live stream is only gonna be about one. Ka me ha me.
Okay.
It's big books. Fruits Basket. What? That's coming out with a new season. It was alright. I wasn't like super in love with that show.
What's Fruits Basket?
An anime.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Oh.
A long time ago.
Never heard of it.
Alright, what's winning now?
Poop. Cheese. Sorry. I gotta refresh the page. It's not live. It's not a live thing. I gotta refresh it and then look again. Same thing. Alright. So we're reading Elantris.
Oh, it's so hard. I wish it wasn't equal.
Elantris.
My back's doing much better, thank you. It's itchy now. It hurt really bad yesterday, but it's doing better today. I think I only heard it a couple times.
So we are reading Elantris.
Oh, we are? Okay. But if
Yeah,
you guys
because that's the book that you chose.
I'm going to attempt to read Circle of Shadows also. But I don't know.
Okay. Thanks. All right, that's what it is. Official.
Kristen says, choose Elantris.
We're reading this one, okay?
All right.
This is what we're reading. Meek, that's what you voted for.
I know.
It's a tie.
I
Therefore,
feel bad, like,
this is what you voted
people
for.
read stuff they don't want to, and I guess they don't have to.
They don't
if
have.
they don't
You're not
want to.
making them do anything. If they want to read, they read. If they don't, they
Circle
don't.
of Shadows is almost $17 on Amazon. Jeez.
It's probably because it's like brand new or whatever.
It is just come
It
out.
is brand new. So this has been
Is
around
it
for a
not
while.
YA?
This has been around for a while, so it's probably like cheap.
Well, I got that one on Book Depository.
Yeah, but a lot of people are gonna buy digital probably or Audible. If you guys,
My daughter says Kivox is very handsome. She's 7 years old. That's so cute. It's the 5 o'clock shadow.
I look manly now.
Yeah, but like YA new books aren't usually expensive. Go down more.
Right here, Meek.
Oh.
There you go.
But yeah, all right. We're gonna film our.
And if you guys aren't using Audible and you guys don't have an account, there's a link down below. It's an affiliate link for us. So if you guys do use it, we get a little kickback. Doesn't cost anything extra. I think it's actually like a coupon for something. So just check it out. You can get a free.
T says, "Holy God, Elantris costs a fortune here."
You can get a.
She said she'll find a used copy.
You can get a coupon code or
is
something.
It expensive even on Book Depository? Yeah, but by the time you get it, it's gonna be forever.
You can get a book, and then you could just cancel your thing afterward and just get a free book if you don't have it already.
Oh, Audible.
Also, you could do it through a new email account and just use that, and then just get a free book and then delete it.
The only thing that sucks about
you don't get to keep them all in the same place.
Yeah.
But if you just want to listen, or you can do those free things. There's some free Audible or audio things that you can get too. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah,
There's
the
like
library
apps.
ones. Yeah.
T and Kristen know about it.
Yeah.
We don't do those. We like to keep our books that we buy.
Well, I'm just, crazy.
A collector of sorts.
It gets bad sometimes.
So.
Thank you guys for joining. We're glad you liked the book. I hope you guys. The
Dog's dreaming.
I hope you guys like On the Shoulders of Titans. I'm enjoying it so far. And I hope we like Elantris because it's one heck of a big book that we have to read. Now we have 2 huge books to read back to back.
Oh, I'm so excited about that one. If you guys aren't reading this, Shoulders of Titans, that's just what it's called. It's just called Shoulders of Titans. That'd be a terrible name. It's just about Shoulders of Titans. That dog keeps like
She's like super dreaming.
She's like. Whoop.
I made her work out. I gave her a bath today, and she hates it. And now she's all like tired.
Thank you guys. Hope you guys join us next. When's the next one for that book?
All right, so
the 27th.
For
right?
On the Shoulders of Titans is the 24th of this month.
24th. So.
But then Elantris would be March 17th.
So in 3 Sundays. So 3 Sundays from now, we're doing Shoulders of Titans, and then what?
A bunch of Sundays.
A bunch of Sundays after that. Oh, that almost fell. This month's the only month that we're gonna do it weird is because we're not gonna be available next week to be able to do it. Normally we would have done it on the 10th, but we're not gonna be.
We're gonna
available.
try. Operative word being try to do like a mini live stream at some point, either Friday or Saturday. But so
it's just
keep
gonna
an
be
eye out for the bell. Like if you don't have the bell,
bell
it, and because it's gonna be very random, and I don't think it's gonna be at the time that we usually do it. Oh, March 17th is your birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Justin.
My mommy's birthday is the 16th. Hey, you traitor.
She's leaving.
We have a lot of time before Elantris. That's good, but Sam 2 is too long. Is long too, not too long. There's a completely different when you interchange those words. All right, guys. Bye, bye, bye.
You copying my shirt? Is that yours?
Oh yeah, I am here.
Good job. I'll do yours.
Mew, mew.
I don't even know what that is. Is it like a Buddha thing?
No, it's like they welcoming you to their shop.
Oh.
Like, come here.
Oh. That's weird. That's how I call people.
Are we
I'm like,
still on?
hey, come here.
Oh my god.
Hey.
She said bye 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 weirdos.
Hey, come here.
All right. Bye.